All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And often... All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. All right, here he is, for my money, Mike, the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Oslo, Norway, Jack the Joker Hermansson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Marvin Vettori!
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your plan.
go in the world. You can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with...
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat.
And he's out. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, that right hand is on point. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there, it's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
He blocks the shot.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Lands the right hand.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this? You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say, and at first you don't succeed. Try again, was able to get him down.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control? And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Ooh, what a punch. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
And lands the left there.
Another big takedown.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. One minute. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, side control now. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Back mount now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice punch. Nice
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
All right, so... All right, here we go with our next round. A lot to be happy about in that previous round. He was attacking the head at will, and until his opponent adjusts, might as well go back to it.
There was no negative to him headhunting. Most times the coach yells, don't headhunt, don't headhunt. I'm yelling headhunt if I'm his corner, because every time he's thrown, he's landing. Beautiful strike. I mean, he's cutting down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him?
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you gotta be...
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack this arm triangle.
And he's out. All right, so there it is again, much like he did in the previous round, able to land that hook really at will.
Over and over and over and over, he is landing that very same punch, whether it's to the body or to the head. He just does a fantastic job of finding the hook.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of us count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night. An elbow!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish this fight.
Oh, he might be out. Just out of range with that strike. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. And they separate.
Good punch.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there. Might be able to hook onto an arm here.
Oh!
Nicely done. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. 90 seconds to go now. Able to land the single ground strike there. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. And both guys really throwing with authority. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, drive himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly, take him down, cut him, take him down, cut him. Over and over, he secured
Looks
these
like
takedowns.
he's going after the leg. We'll see if he can get the submission.
Oh, nice.
really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Next round is underway here, and if you can't stay calm when a fighter is attempting a submission on you, you're going to get finished. Stay calm.
You're done, John. You're done. If you panic, you're going to present your neck, you're going to give up an arm. You got to really stay patient in there.
Yeah, that's my fighter name, John No Panic Anik.
Oh, my goodness.
No,
Did you just make that up?
It's actually the Anaconda.
You should be a rapper. You really should rap and you can put stuff together.
I'll do it. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Oh, and he gets the takedown there. Too easy, Chief.
Too easy. He has impeccable timing on these takedown attempts.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Straight punch lands. Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Close guard. Oh, you don't want to be anywhere near his guillotine. This could be trouble.
He's attacking guillotine.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it. Stop throwing.
He's having his way with him here. Well, he's got his back now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Looping left hand misses the target. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step. Oh! The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
"90 seconds remain in the round." Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, so he connects with another punch there, kind of targeting that cut, I think.
I mean, when you get a cut on your opponent and you see it and it's pouring blood, you continue to attack it. Every time you land, you can see that the record is on repeat. Wash and rinse over and over again. It's takedown after takedown.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Lands with the ground and pound. Well, his opponent tonight has done a good job of getting back to his feet, and just as I say that, landed on his back again.
Another takedown. Oh, wow, oh!
Nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committed to his bullets. He throws his jab. He may float a right.
Oh! Huge right hand! Whoa! Starting to make these shots count. Back to the feet. Takedown defense holds up. Oh! And they separate. Single collar tie now. Unable to connect with the right. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Oh, big punch land. That was a thudding leg kick. Great action to get to that takedown.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you...
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Oh, that right thigh starting to weld. Some serious bruising going on here. Right punch is good. The left also flush. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high crotch, takes him for a ride, slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
Nah, I mean, honestly,
I knew that was coming. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh! Single elbow tie here.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his
Now
fight.
goes in and secures the takedown. Nice hammer fist. Oh, whoa, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission. Now he's going to attack a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. 15 seconds remain in the round. All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Fifth and final round. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Oh!
He didn't like that left hand. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over. Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine is going to stop this contest at 51 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout,
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
Yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.